Hi, my name is Matt Joseph Diaz, and I'm here to help you on the path toward loving the body you're in and the person you are. Learning to love yourself is a difficult process. Over the course of our lives, we're taught to be so critical of our own bodies. We're constantly told we're not thin enough, or attractive enough, or our skin isn't clear enough, and none of that is true. It's just so hard to accept that yourself. You've already taken the biggest step. You've decided you want to love yourself, and for that, I'm so proud of you. And a lot of people have asked how I learned to love myself and the body I'm in, and today I'm going to share with you 3 steps that really help my journey to self-love. Step 1. Daily affirmations. You have to realize that this isn't about gaining acceptance from anyone else. This is about developing a care and kindness for every little piece of yourself, even the things you don't necessarily love. The first tool is daily affirmations, little things you say to yourself to keep a positive attitude about your body and the person you are. There's 2 kinds of affirmations I personally use, and though they might feel kind of weird and goofy at first, over time I promise they really help your self-esteem. The first affirmation is what I call the morning pep talk. The way you approach the day can have a really big effect on its outcome. If you look in the mirror and tell yourself, I hate my hair today, or today is going to be terrible, then you're going to be more negative during your daily interactions. Basically, if you're going to keep saying today is going to suck, then it probably will, and you're going to be the reason behind it. The morning pep talk is basically just taking a second before you go about your day to look in the mirror and tell yourself that you look good today, and that you're going to do great, and that you're going to try and approach even the crappiest parts of the day with a positive attitude. Look at yourself in the mirror and smile, and you can even say something like this. Look, I know you've had a difficult week, but you've been really strong through all of this, and today is going to be way better. You're tough as nails, and you can do anything you put your mind to. And also, you look really good in black. It's gonna feel kind of weird at first, but over time, it'll just become a part of your daily routine. You know, brush your teeth, fix your hair, tell yourself you're right as hell, and then go get dressed. When you do this, you paint the rest of the day in a positive light. You approach it on the right foot. Even if you have a tough commute or a bad cup of coffee, you know the first thing you did today was tell yourself you're beautiful and you deserve to be happy. Because you deserve to be happy. While the first type of affirmation is about painting the day in a positive light, the second type is about maintaining a good attitude and a good self-image over the course of the day. So as you go about your day, every time you catch your own reflection in a mirror or a window, I want you to say one thing you like about yourself. There are a lot of reasons why this is important. You need to get used to seeing the positives of your own body, of hearing yourself say nice things. Originally, I only did it for a couple days to see how it would affect my self-esteem, but it worked so well that I still do it to this day. So if you ever meet me in person, there's a chance I'll catch myself in a mirror and just shoot myself the finger guns. Over time, as you say all these nice things, I have a nice smile, I look good today, hair game on point, they all start to add up. You'll start to see all the characteristics and traits you didn't even realize you loved about yourself, and you'll start to appreciate yourself more. These daily affirmations, even though they're a bit goofy, are an important first step to a better body image. They're you looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, you are wonderful, you are beautiful, and you are loved. Step 2, find the beauty in others. I know I've said it before, but there's no standard for beauty because beauty comes in all shapes and sizes. There's no standard for beauty because there's no standard for people. But even so, we always somehow end up criticizing things we don't like about ourselves. So the next time you criticize something about your body, I want you to ask yourself one question. Compared to who? You think your nose is too big? Compared to who? You think your legs are too skinny? Compared to who? You think your hips are too wide? Compared to who? There's no perfect waist size or perfect hair texture because people aren't perfect. We're inherently flawed. There's no gold standard for what attractive is because there's no perfect human being, except maybe Rihanna, but nobody can be Rihanna except Rihanna. Another important step in loving ourselves lies in seeing the beauty in other people. I know sometimes you want to be judgmental because that girl is wearing a lot of makeup or that guy is wearing Crocs, but all that does is breed more negativity. People have the right to be different, to express themselves and wear their own styles, and those differences make the world a more beautiful place. They make it a better place to live in, even if that world has to have Crocs in it. Instead, try and see the beautiful parts of people when you look at them. If you catch someone's eye on the street, think of something nice about them. Don't say it out loud or yell it at them because that's catcalling, and catcalling is gross, but think of something nice about the person. That guy has a nice smile, that girl has nice clothes, that guy's hair is fantastic, that girl's eyebrow game is on point. When you start to see the nice little things about everybody, you start to realize that everyone is beautiful. And when you realize everyone is beautiful, you realize that means you're beautiful too. Step 3, transparency. A lot of the time in dealing with our insecurities, the hardest part is admitting that they're there and that they bother us. We're so afraid of being judged that we'd rather conceal these things we don't like about ourselves instead of admitting that they're there and that they hurt our self-esteem. There's nothing wrong with paying attention to your appearance. It's great to do your hair or do your makeup or dress well. The problem is when we do it out of shame because we feel like we have to hide who we actually are. Do your makeup because you feel fly as hell in makeup, not because you don't think there's beauty in what lies underneath. Do your hair because it looks awesome, not because you're afraid of what people would say if they saw your hair naturally. Dress how you want because you like your style, not because you feel like you have to hide your body from others. So this is who I am naturally. My hair is thick and wavy and uncontrollable, but I got it from my mother and I think it's fantastic and I'm proud of it. My body has birthmarks, stretch marks, scars, and excess skin from losing 270 pounds over the past 6 years, but It's a symbol of everything I've been through. There's no other body like it, and it's beautiful the way it is. If you love to do your hair or do your makeup or dress the way you want to dress, that's all fantastic, but do it out of love and passion. Don't do it out of fear and shame. Just be an open book and have an open heart and approach things honestly. And I promise the world is going to love you for it. It doesn't matter what your body is. Your body is yours, and it's the only one you're ever going to have. And life is too short to sit around and be ashamed of that. Those are my 3 steps to self-love, and I promise you it isn't always easy. There's gonna be bad days where you don't feel beautiful and strong and incredible, and that's okay. It's a process. What matters is, even on your worst days, never stop telling yourself you deserve love. No matter how insecure you feel, never call yourself ugly or stupid or average, because you're anything but. As long as you keep moving forward, as long as you don't let those bad days stop your progress, you're gonna start to see the beautiful and wonderful person you are. Until next time, I'm Matt Joseph Diaz, body positivity advocate and public speaker, and if you want to know more information, go to mattjosephdiaz.com. I'll see you guys around. Where am I going? I have to walk back to the camera to turn it off. And everyone knows that it's a terrible exit. God, you're cute. I was talking to me, not you, don't worry.